star space.
Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And here is our race for Rookie of the Year. You can feel the excitement around this group. So much potential. There were a few bright spots during the season for him, but overall, just not enough to bring him up towards the top.
And I figured at some point he might shoot up those rankings, but he just wasn't able to do so.
You know what? I felt the same way. I mean, he showed the ability to put himself at least among the top 10 rookies, but I just think there were too many stumbles along the way for that to be the case.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. We've got George, Maxey out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's MP in at the 4 slot. And for the Spurs, we've got Ball, Zach Collins out there with Johnson. Then there's Castle, and it's Vassell in at the small forward position. This is that grind-it-out part of the year, Grant. Everyone just fighting through it.
No question, B.A. And it's not just physically exhausting. You're trying to focus on every game, every possession. This is where your leaders can help keep everyone focused.
Here's Vassell. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Castle. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Shot clock at 5. And he starts out with a miss in this one. MP outside. George outside. MP outside. Outside Maxey. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Maxey's got 5 points.
The unbridled confidence of Maxey at the arc, you can see it and feel it. He knows how good he is.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Castle, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Collins with a screen on George. Now here's Collins. 4-3. And it's MP with a rebound. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, B.A. That's just not fair.
And George with the basket on the assist by MP.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
Outside Johnson. Here's Castle. He's guarded by Oladipo. A shot to stop the run. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
And he sinks the second. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Screen by MP for 3, and again, another assist.
Yeah, his vision is incomparable, and he's all about the team.
Really making history. Now tied for 5th most dimes in a single year. That's pretty astonishing when you think about it. Here's Vassell. Nails it from beyond the arc.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
MP, soft touch off the glass.
I just love the ball move.
Spurs trail by 6. Ball outside. Collins outside. From downtown. Rebound by the 76ers. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we'd only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
Now here's Ball. Yet to see a basket. No good on the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Maxey finds MP. Ball against Maxey. Driving to the basket. Back to MP. And he converts the layup. MP's got his second bucket on the night.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Pass to Vassell. The 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
And keeping us updated from the sideline. Out and another dime for him.
Historically significant. He's now dished out the 5th most assists in a single season.
And his teammates love him for it. It's exciting to play alongside someone like this. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Spurs, they're currently in 4th place, a solid spot to be in late in the year.
Checking out San Antonio, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Yet another assist.
His playmaking and vision this season has been ridiculous.
Well, that last dime tied him up for 4th most during a season. Incredible stuff here, guys. Vassell against George. From deep, Johnson. MP with the block.
Love the defensive stand by MP right there. Got the position he needed and sent it back.
Screen by MP. Another possession, another assist.
And that feed moves them into 4th place alone on the list of single-season assist leaders.
He's been in complete command of this offense since day 1. What a year. Pass to Vassell to get back on track. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Vassell's got 5 now.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on them, too.
MP inside. Johnson on him. Back to MP. Outside Maxey. The 3 is up. Yet another assist.
And I'll tell you what, he has put together one of the greatest passing seasons I've ever seen.
And game after game, he's carried the team with his playmaking. He has a chance to catch up to the 3rd spot for most assists in a year. Up top Ball. Maxey covering. Spurs need to get one up here. For 3, Collins hits the trifecta.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 14. Poke loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Tyrese Maxey.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
And San Antonio making a change here. Barnes is checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Council, he's checked in for Oladipo. Here's Castle. Vassell outside. It's hauled in by the Sixers. MP's got 9 rebounds now. Out to the wing. George outside. MP a screen on Ball. For 3, Maxey. Pass to Council. Here's Maxey. MP left side. Tries again. Collins with the rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Castle. Oh, MP with a block. On the wing, MP. Going inside. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
The size and strength of Embiid, he is absolutely mammoth. Really hard to deal with. You may need a couple of guys to box him out.
And Ball will bring it up here for San Antonio. It's a 16-point game. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 17-7 run. MP, the pass to Embiid. MP up top. Outside Maxey. MP, a screen on Ball. MP finds Maxey. Three-pointer. They get it back. Pass to MP. Maxey with it. Guarded now by Ball. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by MP. Maxey's got 17 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Collins, no good.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
To the left wing. Outside Maxey. MP against Barnes. MP, the pass to Maxey. Screen by Embiid. Unloads. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Maxey's got 19 points.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second-chance buckets.
Now here's Vassell. He's coming off a 19-point game against Sacramento.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
MP looking around. Pass to Council. And here's George. MP left side. Here's Maxey. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
For San Antonio, Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Collins. Branham comes in for Vassell. And it's Harden in for Ball. Cornette's checked in for the Sixers. Tobias Harris comes in for George. Here's Castle. Back to Barnes. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. MP left side.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Outside Maxey. Back to MP. Pass to Maxey.
I got ball. On screen.
Fires the three. Here's Cornette. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
And we know it's still early, but they're getting destroyed on the boards.
Well, they've got to take a stand and commit to controlling their defensive backboard. These second chance buckets are killing them.
Now here's Barnes. No points yet. Check it out, the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the nets from range the last 10 games. The 76ers, number one.
Number one, you have to have good shooters. Number two, you have to take good shots. This team is both talented and disciplined.
And you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
Green's checked in for San Antonio. Now here's MP. Playing the Clippers, he was nearly unstoppable. The kick out to Maxey. Launches it. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 9th assist of the game now. Branham passes to Johnson. Now here's Harden. Maxey covering. Maxey against Harden. Pass to Branham. Outside Harden. Takes a three. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 11. And he banks in the layup. MP's got his third bucket of the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Harden. He's scoreless. Pass to Barnes. Johnson for three. Hits the three-pointer. Here's MP. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers, up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
Green out there with Keldon Johnson. Then it's Harrison Barnes. Then it's James Harden. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers put on a show. He scored 64 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this, feels confident that he can build on that prior success. Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Harden, the pass to Barnes. Pass to Johnson. He puts up a three. The rebound by MP. MP's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Johnson passes to Harden. Rebound by Philadelphia. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Counsel no good. Outside Maxey. Now here's MP, guarded closely. MP, a screen on Green. Here's Harris. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Okay, so Tobias Harris, 6'8", 225, a capable jump shooter. That sound familiar, Clark?
Yeah, it's got some of my same profile. I was about the same size when I played back in the ancient days of the early 80s. I see a few similarities. Solid, consistent, pretty mobile, can put it on the floor, can do a lot of good stuff. He came into the league so young, only 1 year in college, and he's had a long, productive, steady career, a pro's pro. And that's high praise when you've done it for as long as Tobias has.
Pass to Champagny. Will it go? And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Outside Harden. Johnson on the wing. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Now Philadelphia with it. 9 points in a row, a good run going. The drive by MP, Harris outside. And another dime for him.
Every game we see it, exceptional playmaking, and his assist totals continue to climb.
And he is now even for third most assists in a single NBA season. What a year it's been. MP with the block. Driving inside. Outside Payne. Harris down low, covered by Johnson. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Payne.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Harris. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. On offense, here is San Antonio. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. And here's MP. 12 points for him. Driving in. To the wing on the left. Payne, the pass to MP. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Johnson. MP with the block.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
And they pick up 2. MP's got 16 points now.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
To win the drought. And he sinks the layup.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The 76ers have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Here's MP. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Oladipo, the pass to MP. Goes up at the elbow. And Embiid throws it down.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
I got it.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside, Green.
Watch it.
Johnson against Embiid. Up top, Johnson. 5 points in the game. Clock at 4. Knocks down the triple.
And good patience from Johnson to wait for his man to open up.
And so MP will bring it up for Philadelphia. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. He gets it in there. MP's got 20.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Pass to Green. Here's Johnson. Embiid covers. Here's Champagnie. From outside, off the mark. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Harris outside.
Hey, yo, right here.
MP left side. Tries again, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 22 points. For him.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Harden from outside, and the three-pointer goes. Harden's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And during the last month's worth of play, here are the top rebounding squads in the league. The 76ers, #1.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses. One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
And Philadelphia making a change here. George is checked in. Pass to Johnson. Here's Vassell. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by MP. MP's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. For 3, George. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's Castle. He's guarded by Oladipo. Outside Johnson. Looking to end this cold spell. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And the coaching staff encourages Johnson to take initiative. When he does this, he draws the defense's attention.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. McConnell, he's checked in for Payne. And Johnson drops them both. And it's the Sixers with the ball. Here's MP. Grabs a rebound again. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
And here's another one for the Sixers.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
George against Vassell. Pass to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound by Philadelphia.
This has been a tough quarter for him and a challenging game for this team.
Here's George. Can't get the reverse layup to fall. San Antonio's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, not the easiest shot. Johnson not afraid of a challenge.
And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Joel Embiid.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort, or who knows, but that's something that needs to change. He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Cornette checked in for the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Oladipo. Back to Johnson. He tries for 3. MP with the block. To the inside. Harris. And again, another assist.
Further into the history books he goes. The assists are endless with him.
Boy, his great play all year now has him with the 3rd highest assist total ever in an NBA season. Incredible stuff. Here's Castle. Maxey covering. And he comes up with a bucket.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
1:42 left in the second quarter. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Tell you what, MP's game makes you excited about the future of this league.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Here's Ball. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Castle. Vassell outside. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by Philadelphia. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
They won both of their meetings last season. You love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences, and because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
And they're the best passing team in the NBA. #1 in assists this season. That tells you a lot about the leadership and the attitude of this squad. No one player puts himself above the team.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. Council, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
There's 47 seconds left in the second period. It's stolen by MP. Here's McConnell. Not going to go that time. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Castle. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Here's Vassell. From deep, Johnson. The rebound by MP.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Inside. No good with a layup. With 1 on the clock. MP with the block. MP getting it done for the 76ers. And he ends the quarter with a double-double, doing whatever his team needs. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in? And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the San Antonio Spurs.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the paint.
They can use his size as well.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Joel Embiid is out there with MP. Then it's Maxey. Then there's George. And it's Oladipo in at the 2.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
MP shot is good.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Vassell outside. Launches a 3. Sinks the tray. Vassell's got 10 points in the game.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Outside Johnson. Collins with a screen on Maxey. Back to Johnson. Oh, from deep. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's MP. And he drops it in from the low post. MP's gotten 4 this quarter.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
For 3. Vassell's shot is good.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. MP, the pass to Embiid. MP, a screen on Collins. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
excellent play by MP at the rack. You got to take that risk every now and then.
Vassell outside. Outside Johnson. Five to shoot. Ball outside. From the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 40 points.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Pass to Castle. Back to Ball. Outside Johnson. That three's off the mark.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Yeah, some gritty stuff there by MP. Now, he knew he was going to get hit.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy, good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Here's Castle. Off the left rim and out.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Maxey passes to MP. Got it. Good job in the low post. MP's got 12 points in just the second half.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Collins passes to Vassell. Over George. San Antonio again can't hit.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
MP inside. Collins there for 3. Maxey connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
MP outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Firing up the 2K leaderboard. The NBA's leaders in shooting over the last month. The 76ers, #1.
Their offense has clicked the past few weeks. I mean, everyone out there knows their role and where to be on the floor.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris comes in for Embiid, and Payne is subbed in for Oladipo. Here's Ball, and the shot goes in.
Well, I tell you what, Ball doing a nice job using his size down in the post, rising up above his defender to get that one to go down.
Oh, MP throws it down.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's stolen by MP. Drives to the hoop. He got it again! Sensational!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Collins outside. Pass the ball. Vassell outside. Down low. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Good! Another from 3.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there. And, you know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia ball.
Branham's checked in for San Antonio. Harden comes in for Ball. Cornette's checked in for the Sixers. Here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight.
Good cut by MP there. Love that aggressive approach.
The Spurs have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Outside Johnson to the paint. Here's Harden. Deflected, and they recover it. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the line.
Well, you know, Harden will do that every chance he gets. He cleverly goes into the defender looking for the contact to draw the foul, and nobody does it better.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The 76ers shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. MP, the pass to Harris. Kicks it out to MP. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Branham. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Tries to break his ice, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And they've been very accurate from the free throw line. This is not a team you want to foul.
And you said they're second in the NBA in points off turnovers. That's all you need to know about this team. Not only do they cause mistakes, they capitalize on them. Council, he's checked in for Maxey.
And every year, Johnson sees...
Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Whoa! Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Harden surveying the D. The 3. Pure from three-point range. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, he does so many things well, James Harden. It's easy to forget that he's top 3 all time in most three-pointers made.
That's just a high-level move. You won't see many guys make that kind of play, B.A.
Man, just crashing in off the baseline, completing the reverse flush. Wow.
That was special order delivery there, guys. What a dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And here's Collins for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Here's MP. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Keldon Johnson.
Your young guys can be so fearless. I mean, just look at MP battling there inside. And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Champagnie comes in for Johnson. Pass to Castle. Six on the shot clock. Here's Champagnie from behind the arc. The shot no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Council. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The drive by him. Throw it down!
He did. Oh,
wow!
Man.
You want some? Woo! You got some!
He was looking in the basket on that one.
Here's Harden. To the middle. Here's Champagny. And it's MP with a rebound.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And another dime for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Inside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harris. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at the 76ers. They're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference.
Well, right now for the 76ers, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Well, the Spurs shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Good. He hits again.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious.
Just doing his solo delivery, MP, using his defense to generate his own.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Harden. Here's Champagny to end the run. Again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too.
And San Antonio making a change here. Green is checked in. 5 on the clock. Here's Barnes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Boy, the size and quick release Barnes has helps him inside. I mean, he feels very comfortable shooting from here.
Oh, connects again.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And Philadelphia making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Barnes. To the inside. And it's Green missing.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
MP, a screen on Green. MP, the pass to Oladipo. Puts up a 3. Drops in the 3. Oladipo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Trying to loosen up those driving lanes. Oladipo there, stretching out the defense.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Champagny. Harden against McConnell. Outside for Green. Beyond the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. For 3, Oladipo. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, BA. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
A line change here for San Antonio. Castle is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Keldon Johnson. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside for McConnell. Johnson against MP. And MP throws it down hard.
I mean, you have to have the talent to make a move like that. But MP also puts in the work.
So it's San Antonio now.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this is win number 60 for the year. A huge milestone for them and a testament to the effort and energy these guys bring every night.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Throwing up the trip dub, his talent and versatility shining through. But also just the sheer endurance. He went non-stop from the opening tip.
George with the bucket.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple-double.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. San Antonio again can't hit. And so MP will bring it up for Philadelphia. Puts the move on. What a terrific move that is.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now Vassell. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed.